thought you said you were white.
Sorry. So ready. What's wrong? For 7. When was the last time you did a handstand push-up?
Probably about 5 months ago.
Do you agree, Bob?
Flag and I see it still, you're gonna find that I get even. Ooh, the end is near. Over by nightfall, so don't worry, but putting up a fight calls my fury. Am I made clear? And when no one can say.
So sweaty.
You'd better run.
I'm sweating so bad. I went hard. What do you do?
Two more spots.
Keep going. I did 10 calories on each machine. Jay did how many? 13? 13 calories. And then 5 strict handstand push-ups each round, and I used the band. And then last set was max. Jay got 13, I got 8. Oh yeah, sprint calories. Not easy. How was that?
It was tough. Haven't done intense cardio for a while.
So why haven't you done intense cardio for such a while, such a long time?
Just doesn't fit with what I'm trying to do at the moment, really.
And what are you trying to do?
I'd like to do a bodybuilding comp at the start of May.
How many weeks away is that?
Only about 12.
How much weight do you have to lose?
It's hard to say. I'm about 95 at the moment, and ideally I would think that I'd need to get to like about 85, but that's like 10 kilos in 12 weeks, which probably is not going to happen.
So what category are you going into?
Just the bodybuilding, I think. It was between the bodybuilding and the classic men's physique, which isn't the board shorts, it's like the black briefs that they wear. So
what's really the difference like? I don't really know much about bodybuilding, so...
Classic men's physique's kind of like a leaner, slightly smaller, I guess you'd say more athletic look, I guess. Just more of like a really lean, well-defined beach body, I guess you would kind of call it.
Yeah.
Where bodybuilding is what you think it is. It's the idea of getting as lean but as big as possible and in proportion.
Yeah.
Which I'll have trouble with a lot of those aspects, but if it's the only show that I ever compete in my life, I want to just do the bodybuilding. So I won't be the biggest up there. I might not be the leanest either, but it's the only... I want to do a comp this year, and the only comp I can do this year is that one in May. If I miss that comp, I can't do any other ones.
Yeah.
Because we go on holidays at the later end of the year, and I just couldn't cut through that.
No.
Ideally, I'd like to cut over about 20 weeks, but because I only decided to do this show late notice, I've only given myself about 12 weeks. I could have had a little bit longer, but we went to Bali, which threw a spanner in the works as well.
So what training are you doing? Like,
I do my normal like gym stuff, I guess you'd call it bodybuilding training.
So like splits and stuff?
Not really. I'm not as pedantic with that kind of stuff as maybe I should be, but I think from years of CrossFitting I kind of train by feel a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'll train, like just take any group for instance, legs. If I train legs on Monday, some bodybuilders on a split might only train legs once a week, but if I train it on Monday and they feel good 3 days later, I'll fit them in again on Thursday or something. I do the same with everything. I'll hit everything at least once, and then I'll hit a number of other things maybe twice a week, just depending on feel.
Yeah. And
also things that I know are lacking for me, like my lats aren't wide enough, my quads aren't big enough, so there's like 2 things that I try to build on a bit more than everything else. But I also still do I guess you wouldn't call it CrossFit training, but I do, instead of just like walking on the treadmill, I'll throw a little bit of just interval training here at home on like the ski erg, and I'll just mix in some powerlifting stuff with it, like maybe some deadlifts or power cleans or something like that.
Yeah.
And I use that, I guess, as cardio, or even like, not a rest day, but if I'm pretty sore and beat up from training at the gym, bodybuilding stuff, I like to still just keep moving here at home with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But today was the first time that I've probably done anything even resembling CrossFit with you just then. And
no, we trained with Jono.
Oh yeah, Jono Dunlop. I didn't go very hard though.
He still snatched 100 kilos several times. Are you sad that you can't come to ACC?
Yeah. Really sad.
If only you could get time off work.
I miss all the good stuff.
I know, you missed out on Torian, you missed out on this one. Could have been going to the Gold Coast, except the hours are really long.
Yeah. That's alright. Hopefully we get to go down under, that'll be fun.
We're sitting 42nd now.
That'll be interesting too if we make that. I'll be doing that team competition at Down Under, like I think less than a month after my bodybuilding show.
That means you can't get fat after the bodybuilding.
Yeah. Geez, that'd be hard trying to stay lean for another 3 weeks.
Well,
I can put on some weight because
yeah.
I'll be so.
You'll be so depleted for the comp that you'll have to put on weight anyway.
Yeah.
So,
The diet's the hardest part of the bodybuilding, not the training. Training's easy.
wait till you have to get onto chicken and broccoli.
Right, I'm struggling already, and I'm sort of not. I'm definitely not taking the easy route out. Like I'm still tracking my calories and macros.
What are your calories?
At the moment, well, I've been doing 2,300 calories a day for the last 2 weeks, and I dropped like 2 kilos in 2 weeks. But then we had a cheat meal. When was it? Saturday night, which obviously they will become less and less. But I had one cheat meal, but it ended up being kind of like a dinner and dessert sort of thing. And my body just like, as soon as I eat some bad food, it just like absorbs it so much. Because I was 94.8 kilos that day on Saturday. We had that cheat meal, which was big, but not outlandishly big. Like I said, a dinner, and then like some ice cream and some peanut M&Ms. And the next morning, I went from 94.8 to 97 point something. So like 2.5 kilos. And then I weighed myself this morning, and I'm only back down to about 96. Like obviously there's a lot of water retention and stuff like that, but my body just hangs on to weight so easy.
Yeah.
So I'll do 2,300 calories for another 2 weeks. My intention was to do 4-week blocks. So 2,300 for 4 weeks, 2,200 for 4 weeks, and then probably 2,000 to 2,100 for the final.
So we'll almost be eating the same amount of food.
Yeah. It's so hard.
Well, I'm like struggling. I'm eating 1,800 calories, and I'm barely, because I'm not going to work at the moment, barely hitting my calories each day. So that's why I added in that cardio today. I'm gonna swim tomorrow. I'll be at work tomorrow, so.
Even though I feel lethargic through the day, it's much easier to maintain my discipline on work days. It's the days off I struggle on. Because on work days, I structure my eating like before I go to work, and then halfway through my work day, then I come home and train, and then I have dinner. So it's really structured. But then on like a day off,
like yesterday.
Yeah, like yesterday, just sort of not doing much, and I just think about food and stuff. It's hard.
Yeah.
And like yesterday, I ate 2,300 calories, but because we literally didn't do anything. We hardly left the house yesterday. I only burnt about that.
Yeah.
So it really is just like a nothing day. I didn't burn excessive calories. But anyway, here's what it is. I thought about fasting yesterday because we ate the bad food the day before, so I was going to counteract it with a fast. But then I know from my past attempts at fasting, I rebound really badly from fasting.
Yeah.
Like I've done 72-hour fasts, I've done 48, I've done 24, and every time, no matter how long, there is good benefits of fasting for sure, but when I come back off the fast, I find it hard to eat back into structure. I just want to eat and eat and eat, like I can't. So fasting, although I know there's proven benefits to it, it's not effective for me. You find what works for you.
Yeah.
Oh, like I was saying about the chicken and broccoli thing. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. Like I said, I'm
and
eating.
you don't even eat fish either, so.
Not really. I've been eating structured.
Prawns, you can have prawns.
Yeah, I don't mind prawns. I've been eating a structured calorie and macros, but I do it with food groups that I enjoy. I eat a lot of kangaroo for my protein, and I eat chicken thigh, fillet. I eat rice, obviously. Some eggs, a lot of egg whites, a few whole eggs a day, and then just like some oats and some high protein like Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Which isn't too far astray from a typical bodybuilding diet. The only thing is, this is all new ground to me. I don't know a lot to do with bodybuilding, so I'm kind of winging it. But I don't really want to hire a coach either. Maybe I should. Maybe that's not a good thing to say, but I kind of want to do it off my own back, just to know that I can do it.
Well, you do watch a lot of videos.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be an interesting experience.
So do you want to show everyone what you look like now? We can do a video, like you can do a couple of poses.
Oh.
So this is, how heavy are you now?
About 96, 95, 96.
Yep. So, do you know any of the poses?
Kind of.
Show us one.
Where you got your front double bicep. I won't show my legs at the moment, but it's like...
Your lats look huge. And then, what other ones? Do you know another one?
Oh, your side try.
Everything's just cracking.
And obviously your most muscular. They're not ideal. Like, that's the idea of the poses, but I need to get a posing coach. That's one thing I will do. Ash Dow probably. He knows his stuff. He said he'd show me. So.
Yep.
I'm a wanted man.